Color TV. Color TV machiegni pacho ma e odwa.
Mana kaka nasingo General Markala TV ni kaumolo kanyo sapara birodo kai kod weche manyien mago mag podho chieng. Kamora mora ma intie hiena mondo miya mosi ni misawa kenda rwaki ni machiegni mano mara yudo weche manyien ma waiko ni gesani ka weche gi ibiro mana yudo gi e yono machok. Nyinga Neli Chieng ndhine. Wayudo kanyo ni jatend joten migepe Musalia Mudavadi nyadichiel kendo ne ochopo e nyim kamiti mano mar od Senate kama bende ne ochopo mar mondo mi oler chal mago oganda jo Kenya mano wuok e pacho kae kendo nomolo nyaka e gwengego kata e pinyno mano mar Russia. Kane oloso okinyi makawuono ne owacho ni oganda makamago ne omolo e gwengego kod dwach gi giwegi kama bende ne omedo yango moko kuom okenge mago ma bende oseketo mar neno ni ngima oganda go nitiere kama ber.
Africa. And we are going the next stage. We have sought cabinet approval for us to accede to this and then forward the documentation to Parliament for formal ratification pursuant to Article 26 of the Constitution of Kenya, so that we can completely consolidate this position and have this as treaties so that they are firmly embedded as laws of Kenya. Both these conventions categorize mercenary activity as a serious crime of grave concern to all states, thereby obligating state parties to prohibit and prevent the recruitment, use, financing, and training of mercenaries within their territory. I think this is very important for the media to understand that there are international conventions. We are signatories to them. We were assessed and ratified through Parliament so that it becomes very clear that we want to be responsible members of the international community as the Republic of Kenya. Furthermore, Madam Chair, Section 68 of the Penal Code, Cap 63, criminalizes the enlistment service or training of Kenyan citizens in foreign military or armed forces without the written authority of the President. Madam Chair, what these Kenyans have been doing has been in breach of the law. They have broken the law. They are engaged in an illegal activity.
Warango weche mago mamoko kama bende wayudo ni jogo mago ma oringo lweny e pinjegi kaachiel kod jodlimbe mago ma bende sani to koro dak e kaunti no mano ma Kericho. Sani to koro biro bedo ka yudo opande mag jogo ma bende oringo lweny kendo dak e gwenge kata e pinje mago mopogore. Ma obiro e chenro mano ma bende dhi nyime gi sani mano mar neno ni oganda ondikore kaka joluto ombulu kendo giyudo opande e gwenge mago mopogore opogore. Kane uloso e wach makama jatend migao mochung'ne migao no mano mar donjo kod wuok e pacho kae kata immigration migosi Belio Kipsang okoni piny owacho timo duto te mago ma bende gineno mano mar neno ni oganda mathoth ondikore kaka jolut ombulu.
Akiwa mkimbizi anatakikana kuwa na documents. Kama ni refugee ako na documents zake. Tuko na refugee IDs ambazo zinapeanwa na Bwana Kichia. Mimi nikisha process makaratasi yote, nimescreen wao na nini, nina hand over data kwa Bwana Kichia. Ananitolea refugee IDs.
There are still so many people out there who require to be supported to be able to get their identification documents. So once again, we shall still be going around the country in ensuring that we sensitize our grassroots leadership, and also to roll out the usajili mashinani, both using technology, ensuring that there are enough registration materials across the country so that every Kenyan who deserve to have an identification document do have.
Kopogre kod mano, wayudo kanyo ni jatend migao mano mar thieth e pacho kae Eden Duale kaachiel kod Kipchumba Murkomen ne ochopo e nyasi mano mar yawo ayanga okumba mar thieth mano ma bende ibiro bedo ka ichwalo ne apisas mago mag obila. Nyasi ma kama ne obagi buore Nairobi kocha e od thieth mano ma Avenue.
To our fellow people who look after the people who are in the prison or who are in the prison, they are our brothers and sisters, their families, and that is where you matter most. And therefore, it's really a privilege for Mater Misericordia Hospital to be offered an opportunity to broaden the service. My experience with SHA has been excellent, Masi Mwangangi. I had a meeting led by your able team, Dr. Marion, and the team, and since then we have witnessed significant improvement. I want to say to anybody listening to me there, SHA does work. SHA works.
This noble initiative where that 4,000 prison officers, together with their registered dependents, stand to benefit immensely from it. We are particularly encouraged that this scheme provides wide access to accredited health facilities across the country, inclusive of the referral hospital in this country.
Our National Police Service and Kenya Prison Service officers. Today we are here for one specific reason: to formally onboard the National Police Service and the Kenya Prison Service onto the Public Officer Medical Scheme Fund. But this moment is bigger than health scheme. It is evidence of a government that is systematically changing how it treats its security officers under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. This transition did not happen by accident. It is the result of deliberate, sustained presidential commitment and dedicated work of the Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Health, the National Police Service, the Kenya Prison Service, and the Social Health Authority, among other stakeholders.
Wayudo kanyo ni jatend migao Laktar Salome Bicon osingo mano mar biro siro apisas go maka Kenya Prison ma bende ne oyudo midhiero toka bende mach no wuok kata no muoche kendo wango kondego magidakie. Masira makama ne otimore e Lang'ata Women Maximum Prison kama bende weche makamagi kata singo makama ne owacho e sechego ma bende ne ochopo mar mondo mi olos kod familia mago mag apisas mago bila maromo 30 duto te mane masira ne ojuko.
Nimezunguka, nimeona mahali mnaishi, na ni ukweli I've been saying that I am not happy with the standard of living for our officers, and that's why we are making all efforts to make sure that you get decent housing, and the Department of Housing has already advertised, so we hope in the very near future we will start construction for your houses, for proper houses, you know, not what you have been having. It is very sad that my officers should live in that kind of standard of life. We are also trying to go the PPP way. We get a private investor because we know we have sufficient resources through rent to see if we can also fast track. But meanwhile, tumeongea with the CGP and with the officer in charge, and our first solution is given our officer here some resources. We start immediately to build temporary houses, and I believe she will get started, and in conjunction with the CGP, they will inform me so that we see what additional resources tutawapatia. Pole tunaelewa, hili ni janga kubwa sana na ninawapa pole. So nimepatia a bit of resources to the OIC. We start immediately. She has promised me that in the next few days we should have the structures back on the feet, and then we see how much more resources we can mobilize to see if we can assist you a little bit.
It's a big intervention, and also an element of psychosocial support because of what happened. I'm happy and we are grateful to God rather that we never had a casualty or any loss of life, and therefore we responded quickly by evacuating from the houses. So myself and the peers will see with us. We have already had a conversation and
Dual mano ma ochung'ne yiero kod tong' e pacho kae IEBC osingo mano mar biro nywando oganda duto te e chenro mano mar chiwo puonj e wechego motenore kod yiero ma bende sani gitayo e pacho kae. Kane oloso e gwengego mago ma Mombasa e kinde mano chopo kono mar mondo mi ochiw kit puonj maketa kodama jakom mano mar duol mar IEBC Erastus Ethakoni ne okoni duol no biro bedo katiyo kod oganda duto te kodaka josiasa mar mondo mi gichwal puonj maket kodamano. Weche maket kodamagi bende ne osir kod jalup jakom duol mar IEBC.
Monday, we managed to register a large number of our marginalized minority communities, some of whom were being registered as voters for the first time. Participate and also offer yourselves as candidates in the coming general elections for whichever seat that you aspire and for whatever role you want to play in your county and in your country, in your constituency, and indeed in your country. Looking at improving your register from 642,000 to 825,000 voters. Kwa kauli moja kwamba sisi tutaenda mahali pahali wananchi wako. Kwa sababu katiba inaturuhusu, katiba inatupa mamlaka kufanyia wananchi kazi. Kwa hivyo sisi hatutaogopa mtu yoyote, hatutakuwa na shaka lolote kuja mahali wananchi wako ili tuwahudumie.
Na sisi kama IEBC tuna uhuru wa kufanya kazi na viongozi wa wananchi, magavana, wabunge, women reps na mtu yoyote. Kwa hivyo zile mambo ambazo tunaona kwa social media tafadhali yaishi. Siku kama hii ya leo tusingepata fursa kuona umati huu wa watu na tuambie yale yetu ambayo tunafanya kama tume.
To bende jotuo mago mabende oheo 100 mago manyocha nitire od thieth mano Makisii referral sani tokoro nyalo buonjo banka bende gavana ma kaunti ma Kisii Moluor Simba Arati ne jochulo ne gigowi mano mabende od thieth no osebedo ka bandho gi kuom kinde mano malacho. Bende od thieth no ne oyudo kanyo mich mago mopogore kanyo ma oting'o masina mano mar luoko lewni e kind mich mago mamoko.
This team of staff that is seated here, I'm confident their sole purpose when they come to this institution is to ensure that they make better the lives of the patients that come here. And these ones going home, Your Excellency, is that evidence.
Kwa wagonjwa poleni sana, kwa wale ambao mmepona na mnarudi nyumbani, na watakia kila laheri kwamba Mungu awafariji mnapokwenda nyumbani kukaa na familia zenu.
We are procuring now. We are not going to accept those diseases za manyo. Kama ni 10 zimefanyika ndiposa tunajua kwamba reagents zimetumika ni hizi. Because in reagent nimeona wizi mkubwa sana. Mtu is not supplying correct amount of reagent. Sasa unauliza hii reagent kama ingekuwa inauzwa, singekuwa imerudisha pesa. Kwa hivyo we are going to make sure it is digitized properly for the lab.
Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Governor, it's like 1.5 years hii kazi imefanyika. Vile walivyosema wengine, Mheshimiwa Governor, mimi nikiona ukipatiwa tamu nyingine, Kisii County will be a wonderful county to live and work in.
Bendegi kanye madikele giko mano mar mi weche manyien ma giesani. Erokamano kuom kawo thuolo mari kendo rango weche maket koda magi bedo kod odhiambo majaber. Nyinga Neli Chieng ndine.